Hey, hello everybody, my name is Blue, and I'm bringing you guys yet another CasNet Network presents a CasNet interview, and oh my gosh, my bad, technical difficulties, I had that repeat. I apologize guys, that's okay. But this is an interview with somebody who's not necessarily just a caster, or he's not a caster, last time I checked. He's actually an admin from Join Dota, and he decided to grace us with his awesome presence. So, could you guys do me the honors of letting me welcome you to the one, the only Monkas from, well, Join Dota, I guess. That's the best introduction I can give you. Monkas, could you say hi to all the beautiful people out there, please?
Hi, beautiful people.
Yes, there you go. That works.
Beautiful.
Pretty full. There you go. I like that a lot better. And Monkas, could you please introduce yourself to everybody? Like, just let us know a little bit about your real life, like what you do in your day to day. Are you still in school? Are you in the work field? Just a few things like that.
Yeah, I don't work at all because I'm really lazy. But I'm studying mathematics in my university. I left the school for like 4 years now, I guess. And that's all. I just studied math and play Dota. That's all.
Oh, okay. That's interesting. So like you get by in life by doing like commission stuff, or do you just somehow find money by doing illegal things?
I earn money for the university.
Oh, okay.
I don't know the name in English, but anyway, they pay me to study.
Oh, work study.
Yes.
Okay. So like, do you do research and type stuff like that?
Yes, exactly.
Okay. That's a good deal. That's free school, and they pay you for it.
Yes.
Really
That's
awesome deal. All right. So next question: where did you get the name Monkas from? Because it reminds me of the word monk, but it kind of doesn't. Wait, really?
Yes, I'm not actually really proud of this name. You know the game Ragnarok.
Yes. Yes, I do.
You know the
Vaguely.
Yes, there is a class called Monk. And when I was young, like 12 or 11, I used to play this game, and I used to play in a net cafe. And I had a monk, but I was really bad in this game. So people there used to call my monk a noob. So people start calling me monk noob. So I kinda like it. So I started using monk noob. And after that, people just call monks, monkas, and etc. That's what it come from. My actual nickname is Monkas NB.
Monkas NB?
Yes, if you look in the staff page of Join Dota, you find Monkas NB. Because of the monk noob.
Right, and also if we take a look inside the Twitch chat, yeah, it's Monkas NB too. Huh.
Yes.
That's cool.
Because of the noob, yes.
See guys, if somebody picks on you when you're younger and a noob, don't worry, because you can make a nickname out of it. Right?
I actually use Monkas now because Monkas NB is too long. And Monkas is pretty.
Okay. It's a creative name, I like it. It's unique while remaining not unique. Like it looks like it's not unique, but it's kind of unique because nobody else has that name. Like nobody names itself.
It has
Monkas.
a history.
And it has a history, right? Of like people bullying you, but you prospered because you freaking know math.
That's true.
That's true. True story. All right. So next question: how did you get into video games? Because you hinted at it a little bit when you talked about your name, but what exactly got you into video games? Like what was your big introduction?
Okay, I was always a kid that doesn't like to study. Like, I don't know, maybe everyone else that likes games. And I had a older sister that she has a video game like the Super SNES, I guess. But she never play it, so it's I used to play more than her. And that started my passion for games. Because I used to spend all my day playing. like Super Mario and Sunset Riders.
Really?
Yes. And then later my sister got a computer, one of those Windows 98, really bad, really bad.
Uh-huh.
And I used to play Game Boy emulators in it.
Mm-hmm.
So the first game that I played in computer was Pokemon Yellow, because I didn't have a Game Boy, so I used to play in the emulator.
Mm-hmm.
And then I started to play Tibia, which is a MMORPG.
Tibia?
Yes, Tibia.
Okay.
Do you know?
No, I don't. It's like it kind of rung a bell and then it didn't. So
Yeah, I found it's really weird because people of the United States usually don't know Tibia, but it's really famous in Brazil and other European countries like Poland.
Mm-hmm.
It's a really famous game. It's
Okay.
a lot of people play. It's really ugly and really sad, but it's really good.
But it got you started playing games, so that's all that matters.
Yeah, that was my actually first computer game.
Mm-hmm.
I was actually very into MMORPGs like Tibia, Ragnarok, and other stuff.
Mm-hmm.
But I think in 2002 I started playing Dota.
So, okay, alright, and right there I'm going to pause you, because I'm going to ask you the question, make sure I go on the record, because I always seem to forget
2004, I don't know.
How did you get into Dota? Like, what was it that took you from your MMORPG funness and experience into the realm of Dota, where everybody hates each other?
You know that I said I played Ragnarok in a net cafe.
Yeah.
Cafe.
Right.
Yes, I had some friends there, and they was like, oh, I know this game, it's really awesome, it's Warcraft, but I used to play Warcraft too. I didn't mention that. I was really fan of Warcraft and Age of Empires, so I used to play a lot Warcraft. So people said, no, I have this also game, it's Warcraft, but you only use heroes. It's cool. So they said, no, yeah, we should play that. And suddenly they brought the map and we started playing. I didn't have a computer that supports Warcraft in home, so I could only play with them. So that's basically it. How I started playing Dota.
So instead, like, on the flip side, because I know a lot of people who they got started in LANs, you got started in a net cafe. Do you think that is like a key pillar of why you play Dota so much? Like if it wasn't for that, then you wouldn't have ever expanded out into Dota, because you can still play Dota online, but of course you need internet.
I don't know. I think if I had a internet good and a good computer, I would be a better player now, because I used to play like 2 times per week in the beginning, because you have to have money to play in LANs and net cafes.
Okay.
So it's really difficult.
Alright, good point. Now that we know how you got into Dota, let's go and ask your favorite things about Dota. So what is your favorite thing about Dota? Like, if you had to pick one thing.
Thing about Dota is really cool because it's an action game and it's not turn-based. So it's really cool. I really enjoy things like you have this team and you have this position and you can help this team like no one can. You are a support and the other guy's a carry. You guys do different things in the game, but if you work together, you can win. I think this is awesome. I always liked cooperative games more than single, because I like how people can work together and win games so easily. So Dota is really cool because it's live, it's fast, and it's cooperative and strategic. Dota is awesome.
Okay.
That's all.
So it's kind of like a far cry from StarCraft to some extent, because you have allies. Well, on the regular, you have allies, and there's not as much micromanagement.
It's a mix of everything. Dota is a really complete game, in my opinion.
Okay. And now we go into the quick response section with Monkas. I'm going to ask you the very important question. Do you know how the quick response section works?
I can imagine by the name.
No, you can't. Okay, I was going to assume you said no. All right, guys, the way the quick response section works is basically I ask a question and Monkas asks or answers as fast as he possibly can. That's the rules.
Alright.
Complicated, right? Right?
Yeah, sure.
Yes! He agrees, it's complicated. See, somebody finally understands that it's very complicated, and I have
No,
to
it's-
explain.
It's easy. We have a lot of
No,
these,
stop, no, blah, blah, blah. Okay, alright, we're ready to start. Are you ready? You ready?
Okay.
Alright, question number 1. Favorite hero?
Yes. Rubik.
Favorite courier?
I don't know courier names, but you're never one.
What?
Yonero has a courier, but I don't know his name.
Okay, favorite team?
Navi.
Favorite caster?
Suns fan.
Favorite event?
TI, of course.
Favorite casting group?
Castron Group. Join Dota.
Yeah. Favorite color?
Color, blue.
Favorite number?
I don't think I have one, but 26.
Favorite song? I think. No, favorite band. There you go.
System of a Down.
Oh, really? Oh, favorite video game besides Dota?
Besides Dota, FIFA.
Oh, darn it. Okay, I can't ask that question yet. And the last one, favorite book?
Favorite book. You know Percy Jackson's?
Mm-hmm.
Yes, those.
Okay. And that concludes the quick response section. And Monkas, you win a gold star, which is in the form of a verbal thing, because I'm actually broke.
I told you I'm good at this.
Yeah, see, guys. See,
It's easy. It's easy.
Once I explain the complicated rules of how the quick response section works, Monkas is a natural at it.
It's easy.
Yeah, see, easy game, easy life, easy rares. All right,
Anywhere.
now Monkas, one of the reasons why I really wanted to have you as an interviewee here, because you're unique from all the other people I typically interview, because I typically interview casters and commentators, but you're actually an admin, which means that you're the one who runs tournaments and makes the events happen that we cast in. So,
Kind of.
how did you start becoming an admin? Like what got you into becoming an admin? Like, what I mean, that's not naturally something that people want to do, because it usually involves a lot of work, I would know.
Yeah, that's true. Because to be completely honest, I always had this dream of becoming a professional player because I wanted to earn money by playing the game I love. That's awesome. But I'm not good enough.
That's fine. It's okay. I'm crying a little inside too, because it's the same for me.
So I simply want to be part of something. So I joined Dota was a website that I always liked because it has everything. Shows all matches and catches, casters and everything. I really liked Toby, to be honest. It's one of the reasons I liked so much.
Nice.
And
wait, question, because Mailman wants me to access. What about Capitalist?
Capitalist.
Capitalist.
What about it?
Do you like Capitalist as much as you like Toby?
As a caster?
Yes, of course.
Yeah, it's good. It's good.
Alright.
It's different styles. Toby is more the hype guy, and Capitalist is more the technical guy. You know.
Okay, and we'll leave it at that because we don't want to offend anybody. All right, keep going.
What was I saying? Oh, yes.
You were saying you like Toby.
I was looking during Dota this day, and I saw they started to some applies for the group, and they had like editorial and news, tournament, and forum, I guess. And I was like, yeah, I could do that. That could be fun. And I tried to editorial, I guess, first time. But I didn't really know what editorial was. And it was good because I didn't make it. Because I wouldn't like. So I gave up, and 6 months later they opened it again and they say I could be part of the tournament group because I like Dota and I follow all the tournaments. I wanted to be part of something, so I applied and I sent a really ginormous letter. Join Dota.
It's like, guys, please let me in because I'm Monkas. I'm awesome. I used to be a noob, and pro play is difficult, and this is something that I think I can manage because I want to be a part of your system. And I like Toby. I like Toby. I like Toby.
I like Toby. That's why you should let me. So they had a selection that had some phases, and I made it. So it was really good, really good. And after I joined, I started to learn how everything works, and I like it better now. It's better than before.
Now, I'm going to ask you this question really quickly because this is a question that just formed in my head. But I'm looking at the list right now. Like, if you're watching the live stream, you can see it all along with me. But it says leagues and tournaments, admins, Holy Master. He's the first one I ever got in contact with, and he's listed as God. So I'm pretty sure he's like the super high power guy.
Yes.
And you're listed as senior staff in the Hue Among Us. What does the Hue Among Us mean?
People used to call. People used to make fun of Brazilians because of our laugh. Because we laugh like "Hui, hui, hui, hui," and people just call us, "Hey, that's the way." Yeah,
okay, so I pronounced that wrong. My bad.
No, that's not actually the pronunciation.
Oh.
Anyway, and I was as one of the few Brazilians enjoying Dota. That's actually two. That's me and this guy two places up below me, Dota Frozen.
Oh, okay. Hold on. 2 places
We
up.
are the only Brazilians.
Dota Frozen. Oh, that guy. I see.
We are the only Brazilians enjoy Dota, so I think what's funny. I'm the only way here.
Well, but shouldn't there be two? Should there be two of them then?
Yeah, but
Meh. Alright, so moving on to the next question, because I actually think it blends in perfectly if I actually go straight, like skip one of these questions. You mentioned that you're Brazilian in Dota and casting, so we're going to fast forward things a little bit, but don't worry, we'll go back and answer some of these questions I skipped over. But what is your response, what is your view, I guess, of the general attitude towards Brazilians in the Dota scene? And this is like a more serious, like less humor, but more serious.
yes, Brazilians are really offensive, I guess. They are not comprehensive. They like to curse everyone and scream and yell. It's really sad. I can't understand how they try to improve, because they are like, oh, I'm good. If I'm losing, it's your fault, not mine. So I will flame you, and you should try to improve. And when you're good, you can play with me, because you're bad and I'm good. I don't have to improve nothing.
Wait, so just to interject here real fast. So you think that some of the attitude towards Brazilians, like some of the negative attitude towards Brazilians, is actually warranted? Like it's actually justified for some people, or do you think it might be a little too unfair to just kind of throw everybody to the same bus?
I think it's a little unfair because people some Brazilians are really sad and stupid and everything, but you can't call them all stupid and everything. People make it a little low. Shouldn't be. There are actually good Brazilian people, but in the major, no. Sad. Like I said before, I don't like playing with Brazilians. I usually play on the USDs to play with American people, because it's not about who is better or worse in the game, but American people usually try to cooperate and work better. They don't just flame and I'm base AFK, so everything like this.
Oh.
People usually don't like Peruvians too. I don't have nothing against them.
I've heard a lot of hate against well, in general, the people you generally hear people say, like when they're upset, is Russians, Brazilians, and Peruvians.
Yeah. About the Brazilian scene, I can say that it's a really lazy scene. I can understand they don't have what the Americans and the Europeans and Chinese people have. Like you are paid to play and you have conditions. You have a lot of tournaments that can afford to get a life off Dota, but they are really lazy when it comes to tournaments. They don't like to improve. When they reach the top 1 Brazil spot, they like stop because they are winning everything in Brazil. But when they get against outside team like America, they just got crushed. But they don't care because they are top 1 Brazil.
All right, now
And
my question to you, because I want to make sure we trying to be a little more full in our answers. What will be one suggestion, or maybe 2 suggestions that you can give, or that 2 things that you would like to see implemented in the Brazilian scene to help fix the issue of it seems like a lazy scene or people are having a bad attitude? More so the fixing the lazy scene thing.
Yeah, it would be good for our scene if we have more tournaments here and more attention from Valve. If we have, and we need a better server.
Better
because no, not the Brazil server. We need a more well-located server, like to play against American people. Because either we play with 50 ping and they play with 200, or the opposite. There's no middle term.
Right.
We kind of need a server on Cuba or something like this.
Or like I don't know. Does a Luxembourg server work good for you guys? Because that works good for everybody around the world. It works good for the people in the U.S. and a lot of people in the EU. I know that.
Which one?
Luxembourg.
Luxembourg. We got a terrible ping there.
Okay.
It's I got like 270. It's really high.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
You know, anything above 150 is usually warranted as okay. It's almost unplayable.
Yeah, I play with 130 in my own server. I play with 190 in the USC's server, and I think it's good. I just don't like play with 210 or more. It's kind of hard. Other thing I kind of think about the Brazilian scenes, because the teams, they got too much in this thing of ping, like we have this advantage, so we won't win anyway, so let's just try because we already lost.
So as a proposed solution, you're saying that there should be some better solution for servers for the Brazilian scene. That way you can start having more events there, because people might actually want to play there because they won't have terrible ping. And people in Brazil might want to actually outsource their tournaments because they can actually play in like an American scene or American tournament.
Yeah, exactly. If we had a better server, maybe the Brazilians, and not just the Brazilians, I think, because if you get like Argentinian people, they have they think it's worse than ours.
Oh wow!
In USCs, yeah, they had like they're playing European server. I don't know. It's impossible for them to play in Luxembourg, for example. For us it's bad, but for them it's impossible. So if we had better tournaments in Brazil, we have some, but not good. And a better server to play against other people like Americans and Europeans, it would be nice.
Okay.
But as long as we don't have this, I think. One sec.
Oh right, and just to give some clarity to everybody who doesn't really understand how ping affects the game of Dota, I don't remember exactly what my ping was, but I want to say it was roughly 500 ping, and there was literally a 2-second delay between me clicking and my character actually doing something, and that's something that you definitely can't play with, especially when it gets like a team fight situation, where 2 seconds could be the difference between you surviving and you dying a very horrible and hilarious death.
Yeah, you can play, but it's really awful and disgusting, and it's not fun.
Yeah.
Not fun at all. I just think that Brazilians should try to play with higher pings, because that's our situation. And not just complain like, oh, the ping is higher, you have advantage, we'll try, but we are lost. And I don't know. I think they should improve better, try more, something like this.
Yeah, and if we want to put it to sports a little bit, because I know a slight bit about sports. I don't know enough to speak intelligently enough outside of this one, but there are some teams who play sports in like a very hot region, and some teams that play sports in a very cold region. And when they go from one place to another, there are always issues. Like if somebody who's used to playing like a very cold area, they go to like a very hot area, they end up having a lot of hydration issues because they're not used to hydrating as much. And
yeah, that's really common in football.
Yeah. And speaking of football, because Mailman has been asking me to begging me to ask you this question, What is your favorite football team and favorite player?
My favorite football team it's Manchester United from England,
Ooh, nice.
and my favorite player, come on, it has to be Cristiano Ronaldo. It could be another.
Okay. That works, and I hope Melman is satisfied with your answer, or maybe he's now mad and going to flame you for the rest of the interview. I don't really know, but let's keep going with the questions that I skipped over. So, what exactly do you do as an admin? And that question was suggested by Melman, so thank you once again, Melman.
I started as a Join Dota League admin, so I used to check out the groups and see if all matches are being played and verify that everyone's following the rules and answering sport tickets. And then I spent a lot more time in Join Dota, and now I am a full tournament admin, so I host matches, I discuss rules and these things. I verify if the tournament's going on. I have to speak to players and provide everything, informations, and everything.
So you do all the boring stuff.
Yeah.
Oh.
We're behind the games.
You're behind the scenes, and oh my gosh. Okay. I gotta actually, it's like, speaking as a past admin to a current admin, what is one of the most stressful things that you've actually had to face as an admin? Like just one situation where it was like so stressful you're just like about to flip your computer.
Well, it was really hard when we like in Division 1 of the American League, we have American teams and Peruvian teams and Brazilian teams. So it was really hard when we like have to host a match against Brazil and America, because we won overseas, we won one game in South America, etc. We have disadvantage, but Brazil have disadvantage every game. People are like, no, I don't want to play with 200 ping one game. But yeah, this sucks because players usually want to win, so they don't really care. You are the admin, you're not a player, so they don't care about what you think. Just want the best for them. It's really stressful to deal with those situations.
And ping does suck as a player. I already established, or gave you guys some reference as to what ping can do to your game. But when you're speaking as an admin, I haven't actually had a chance to face this because admin for the SECS Sunday Evening Cup series. So all our stuff was just NA. Like if you had bad ping, but you were competing in the SECS, it didn't matter because we're playing on NA servers. So I didn't actually have to face that one, but I can imagine how hectic that can get. Alright guys, don't worry, I'm back. The internet had to sneeze, so it's fine. It cleared up. It's all good. Alright, so Monkas, let's continue on along with these beautiful questions. What group did you admin for? We'll skip that's redundant. Join Dota. Alright, I got that one. What do you like about adminning?
What do I like about adminning? Let's see. It's really cool because you're behind the scenes of everything that happens in Dota. It's really cool because you can actually turn the things the way you like. Not 100% because you can't be like Gabe Newell. But
right.
I don't know. I think it's cool because I love the game so much, and it's cool that you can do something to help improve the game. One of those the things I really like about being a Join Dota admin is because I can, since I am Brazilian, I understand my scene and I know what's going on around here. I can use this to tell Join Dota to do something to, I don't know, come to Brazil. I don't know.
Oh, okay. So like if there's a
yeah.
big tournament happening in Brazil that Join Dota doesn't know about, you can be that link.
Yeah, it already happened actually.
Oh, nice.
Now Brazilian people has a kind of contact to a global Dota website, so Brazil has now a door to improve in something. I like this situation.
Okay, and hopefully if enough attention is brought there, Valve will say, hey, okay, fine, we'll make a Brazilian server.
we do a better server and etc.
Hmm.
Like I'm really pissed off with League of Legends. Do you like League of Legends?
Mm-hmm. Well, why is that? Why is that?
League of Legends. Do you like?
Yeah, I got when I first started playing MOBAs, I first started playing League of Legends, so it has a spot in my heart. But keep going. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I have to be honest.
No, I like the game. You know that I don't know how it calls in English. The name is Riot.
Yeah,
Riot.
Riot.
Riot. Okay. So Riot, they give a lot of attention to Brazil
Mm-hmm.
in League of Legends. We have official tournaments. We have sponsoring by Riot and everything. So the League of Legends scene in Brazil is really, really big.
Mm-hmm.
Like really, really big.
Mm-hmm.
It's bigger than the Dota scene in North America.
Which, honestly, the League of Legends scene here is actually kind of big too. Like Dota, we keep saying, oh man, wow, we got 2 million concurrent players over the course of the month, and League is like, bro, we got 20 million.
No, yeah.
No.
Yeah. But I think this only happens because Riot gives so much attention to those places.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
And I think Valve should do the same to some countries. Like they didn't even need to do this to Brazil. They could do this to Peru.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Because it's a big scene, so they should give more attention to those places. I think.
And
I'm really pissed off with Valve.
And that would definitely help the scene grow, because like if I recall correctly, and by recall correctly I mean if like based on my experience, I see Valve spending a lot of attention on the EU scene, and they're trying to start on the NA scene, but the NA scene is kind of doing its own thing. But the EU scene definitely, like, it's gigantic over there for no apparent reason.
Yeah. But the biggest tournament is there. The first international was there in Europe.
Mm-hmm.
It's in German, I guess.
Hold on, give me a second. Apparently the live stream's not back up, which will suck if it isn't. I think it is. Hold on. You might have to refresh. Oh, okay. Alright. So, yeah, okay, the live stream's back up. Yeah, Husky had to refresh. I think that should solve the issue, because that's happened to me a few times on Shiva's stream, where like her stream would go down and come back up, and I had to refresh because my computer was like a jerk. Anyway, okay, so yeah, Valvo, please give more service and more attention
for everything.
All right, so what do you not like about adminning? Like, what is one of the most worst things that you do not like about adminning? Assuming it's not the same thing that you mentioned before.
Yeah, it's not. I just do not like about being admin because I'm not a player.
Mm-hmm.
I'm really jealous of every player that I host games because they are playing with their teams in official games and everything. I'm really sad about it.
It's like
although I like
that could be me.
Yeah, exactly. I would like to be, but I don't think there's a specific thing I don't like about admin.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, that would be it. I would rather be a player.
You'd rather be okay. Well, CC, I don't know. It's a trade-off because I know if I were a player, like I know, or Hunter, you know them too. Some players that are within our community, they do a lot of practicing, like a crap ton of practicing.
Yes, yes.
The only thing about adminning is like you have to do a lot of things at once, but it's really like once you get the tournament running, then you can just chill. But a player, a player you're always worried about.
No,
practice.
yeah, it's really harder to be a professional player.
Mm-hmm.
You have to give so much time, so much effort, and everything. It's hard. I don't have this time.
No time exists.
Yes. Although being admin really takes a lot of time.
Yeah. Actually, it's surprisingly if you do it to where people actually know what you're doing, and you're actually involved with your adminning, it can take a lot of prep work and a lot of post work.
Yes.
It really sucks.
I read a lot.
It's like this tournament's done, but now I gotta type up this 20-page paper on the tournament.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
It's not just about the tournament, but there's a lot of things.
Mm-hmm.
You have to match pages and news and results and teams and frame.
Yeah. Okay. Stop! You're depressing me. All right. So question I'll ask you next is, what is the most difficult... Oh, I already asked that, my bad. Aside from playing Dota, what do you do for fun?
fun. I play FIFA.
Really?
I love FIFA. Yes.
So Mailman's question before of do you play FIFA? The answer is yes.
Oh, I play more FIFA than Dota.
Really?
Yes.
Okay.
I really love FIFA. So cool.
All right, Mailman, you heard him. He plays FIFA. Now ask me a question about FIFA, and I'll ask him. Okay. All right. So while we're waiting for Mailman to give us a question about FIFA, so I won't sound silly.
FIFA is so fucking cool.
Oh! I got a question. What was your favorite FIFA? Like what year?
Oh, every year it gets better.
No.
2014. FIFA 14's the best now.
Nice. Right. So what other games do you play besides Dota and FIFA?
Dota, FIFA, I play League of Legends. Sometimes. I play Left 4 Dead. It's a cool game. And I really like Age of Empires.
Age of Empires?
Yes.
Wait, you mean Age of Empires 5 or 4? Is that no? It's not
actually.
Wait, hold on. That's not Age of Empires. My bad. That's Civilization. My bad. Wow. Okay.
Yeah, I don't like Civilization. I find the game really boring.
I do too. See, I'm not the only one.
I don't like turn-based games.
Well, see, I would like turn-based games, but that requires I actually have to legitimately sit down and think really hard about what I want to do. And Civ and I feel like the games shouldn't
when
take
you
that
play
much thinking.
Civilization, you just you're growing and what was growing.
That time commitment though.
And you wait and you have to do things, but you're not pressured because it's turn-based. You can take your time because the other is not doing anything. But when you play Age of Empires, you have to grow and be careful because the other one's growing at the same time, so he can attack you any moment.
Yeah, but see, even still, it's still the same situation because in Civilization, I don't know how many times this is by far one of the main reasons why I don't like Civ. Is because I would literally forget to do one thing and then I'll accidentally hit in turn. I was like, oh crap, no, I forgot to change my resources. No. And then I end up it starts snowballing because I keep doing that, and I just have a short attention span. I just can't.
I don't know. I just don't like. And I play a bunch of games in Steam. Most of them are multiplayer. I don't like single player games.
No, you don't want to play alone.
Yes.
Okay.
People speak about games like Skyrim and Watch Dogs and GTA. I don't like those games.
Oh, well,
I don't like.
But GTA you can play online in I think Watch Dogs has an online
it's different.
mode.
It's different. It's not a competitive game. I like competitive or FPS. Okay.
And while we're on the topic of games, Mailman has come through with 2 questions that I'm going to ask you. You can already see them, so go ahead and start formulating your answers. But he says, Damara on Dream Team too overpriced. I don't know what that means, but you do.
Yes, he's not that good of a player. There's a lot of better players. Cheaper. Is that the word? Cheaper?
Cheaper, right.
Yes, there's more players too. But, it's not that good.
Alright, and the second question he asks is best attack duo.
Best attack duo? On FIFA? Let me see. I think you could put Mandzukic and Diego Costa. I think that's the best for me.
And
Skilless. What's Skilless?
I don't. The skillless hero.
What's Skilless?
I don't know.
Let's go.
It's sure. I'm assuming he's saying what hero can you play? Or not hero. Wait, hero? What?
Yeah. Hero.
Oh, he's talking about Dota. Wow. Okay, I'm thinking FIFA.
It's Dota. Do you know what Dota means?
No, what does Dota mean?
It's Skilless.
Defend to the Ancient? What does that mean? Is that what we're talking about? I'm lost.
On the pub scene, I think Street Breaker is a really skillless hero. You don't have to know how to play to own people with that. And in the professional scene, I think Lycan is such an easy hero.
See,
that's so strong.
The thing about Lycan is that people tend to either ignore him and he just does whatever he wants, or they tend to just be so far ahead of him that they just don't care. I mean, it's only a 50% chance that one of those is going to happen, but that's kind of the reason why I think people ban him out. Because like, okay, if we ignore him and he becomes too good, then we lose a game, and we just don't want to risk that.
People sometimes just don't know how to play against it.
Like a Wisp, if you don't know how to play against Wisp, just ban that crap.
Yeah, but Wisp is fun.
Says you.
Lycan's not fun. Lycan sucks.
So,
Lycan's a fucking werewolf.
So you'll play Wisp, but you're not liking the Lycan? Get it?
No,
Lycan?
I like the Lycan.
You're not liking the Lycan.
Don't like the Lycan.
Okay. Alright. So we're going to go ahead and start wrapping this up because we're getting to the last few questions. Monkas, do you have any talents, any interesting talents that you'd be okay with telling the internet?
Talents? Give me an example for talents.
Playing drums, playing guitar,
I play guitar.
drawing very well, doing crazy math equations that nobody knows. I don't know.
Oh well. I study math. Pretty good. I play guitar. Not that good, but I play.
Okay.
And
playing sports, that would be nice. Or actually, it's not really talent. It's more like a thing that you do.
I'm really bad at sports. Really, really bad. I just can't play on video games. Because outside of that, but I really like football. Really, really like football. It's my favorite sport of everything.
Okay. I'll try to formulate an intelligent question about football to round things up. What is the all-time best football player in the world to you?
All-time football player. Since I'm Brazilian, people would like to still. People would think, no, it's Pele. It's Pele because it's fucking good, but I really like him. Messi for me is the break of generations. It's just too good. I don't think it will be another player that does everything he does. I think I don't know. We'll take like 200-300 years and we will not have another player like Messi.
Okay. That'll work. And the last question I'll ask you about soccer, because I said the last one's going to be the last one. But no
soccer.
No
soccer.
My bad. Football. I apologize. Guys, when you talk to people who love their football, you can't call it soccer, or else you offend them.
Oh, there's a word. That's a word outside the United States. You can't call that soccer.
Okay, football. Alright, last football-related question. How can you relate Dota to football?
I actually relate that much. A lot, because when I had a team, and I was the captain of team in 2009. I guess I used to, when I was training with my friends, I used to use football examples to my strategies in Dota. Because I think football is so much like Dota, because there are two teams with players with different functions, different roles, and they have to work together. So I think Dota is a lot like football without the violence and the kills and the blood.
Well, the blood's optional, but
yeah, the blood's optional. I think football and Dota are as much strategic in everything. I think they are really look like.
Husky says that was meant as a joke. Cool Blue, as you are American, it was a joke. Fine. I know what football is.
I can understand the joke.
I know what football is. Relative to everybody else except for the U.S. The U.S. calls football, like American football is what everybody else calls football.
You can't call that soccer. It's offensive.
Well, no. Soccer is we call what you call football soccer, and what you guys call American football we call football. Yeah.
But I still think it's offensive.
Yeah, because if you really love your sport and somebody calls about different, like if somebody called Dota a MOBA, I'm like, dude, do you even know what you're talking about? Like, Dota's not even a MOBA. Okay, it is a MOBA, but shut up. No.
To be honest, I don't care that much about the MOBA thing because it kind of defines. It's multiple online battle arena, no?
That's such a vague
Something
term.
like this.
It's such a vague word.
Yeah, I rather call games like, what's League of Legends? It's a MOBA, no, it's a Dota-based game.
It's a Dota.
Yeah, that's how I call.
Alright, moving on. Do you have any shoutouts that you would like to make?
I don't think so. Just people watch the World Cup because World Cup's awesome, and Brazil is gonna win. So,
ooh. Shots fired! Shots fired! Alright, and the very last thing I'll actually do, because you are an admin for Join Dota, this is a very unique question just for you, so you should feel honored. Could you please sell us, and by us I mean assume that we know nothing about Dota, we know nothing about Join Dota, and sell us on why we should go visit and hang out on the Join Dota page.
to be completely honest, Join Dota is the best website of Dota because we have so many people working on it, and it's a website where you can get informations and fun and everything. You can have access to all tournaments, not only ours, but we give attention to everyone. So we have all kinds of tournaments. If it's professional or a amateur tournament that it's really big, we'll totally cover it. So there is no reason to not look Join Dota. It's the best website.
It's the best website. And also, if I wanted to get more involved with the community, could I hang out at Join Dota and be involved with the community too?
Yes, because we have a forum and we give like 100% attention to our forum. So people can follow Join Dota and be involved with everything.
Yes. So there you go, guys. Monkas, he's an admin for Join Dota, and Hort is calling you a sellout, but I don't think he's a sellout because he actually works in, so he's like a...
So what, boys? Pro-Jort.
Bro, wait. Hort's an admin too, isn't he? No.
Yes.
Yeah,
but he's bad, stupid, and no origin.
Oh, shots fired once again. Alright. Okay, bye everybody. That's what it was. It's getting too violent for his liking. But there you go, guys. Monkas is the person here. The Join Dota page, I just displayed it. You guys can go check it out. Definitely go check it out. That is going to be his link for this video. Monkas, would you like to say your final goodbye to all the beautiful people out there, please?
People are prettiful. Prettiful.
Yes, goodbye, prettifuls. Goodbye, prettifuls.
Prettiful people.
Prettiful peoples. Because beautiful's not good enough.
No. 2 words are necessary.
Yeah, just one word. Prettiful.
Yes.
Yeah.
The best.
Oh, right. Oh, man. Darn. I almost forgot. Okay. And I want to ask you this, because I know you said before that you don't like speaking Brazil or Portuguese to people who don't understand Portuguese, but could you please give like a quick message to everybody who speaks Portuguese? Just like in Portuguese, we can say whatever you want, just please keep it PG, and you can speak for as long as you want, just let me know when you're done, if you're okay with that.
Gotta be a message about what?
A message about anything, preferably Dota related, or maybe just soccer related, sure. Or, sorry, my bad, football related. In Portuguese, to people who speak Portuguese, just for them.
Let me just give a prediction then.
Okay.
O Nave vai ganhar o The International, o Brasil vai ganhar a Copa do Mundo. A Evil Genesis vai ser um dos melhores times que vamos ver, provavelmente nesse ano e no próximo. E o IJ é um cara preguiçoso. That's all.
Okay, alright, I'm assuming you said something about Navi, and that's the only word I understood. I don't know. But don't spoil it for people who can't speak Portuguese, because if you can't speak Portuguese, then you should use Google Translate. Oh, they'll understand too?
Yeah.
Alright, they'll understand too. There you go, guys. So that was it for this interview with Monkas. Thank you, Monkas, for joining me. He is one of the first admins I think I've interviewed with since... No, I interviewed a CEO once, and then I took an arrow to the knee. But that's it for this interview, guys. I'm sorry, I'm starting to like go off track. I'm just going to stop saying words and let the interview end. Hope you guys enjoyed it, as always. And if you guys want to check out the other interviews, definitely click on some link that might be on the video somewhere on the page. And that's it for this video. Hope you guys enjoyed it, and I'll see you guys whenever.